So, like I said before, I looked in the cup, so I refurbished the cup because there was only one in there. I've got somebody who wants to build me a market. Now, I can't build it up here because there's a building in each of those. I've got nothing up there, so it kind of doesn't matter where I build it. So let's look at the effects of building. I could look over here, but oh, here's the problem. A market's going to cost me 4. Crapola. I could draw for tax. I kind of don't want to do that. I'm going to take out my loan. If I recall correctly, you want to have extra money for the building operation. In case it doesn't work, you can throw more cash in. Yeah, you can increase it. Although it's probably going to work. And what is the cost? Doesn't really matter where I build it. It should be somewhere safe. He's good at markets. Market is what I'm going to build. Cost 4. There goes my money going quickly. But it's an investment, man. It's an investment. This looks like a fairly safe place, but this one looks even better. Well, it's not down yet. Part of me says, wow, I shouldn't be able to build a market in a crappy economic environment. So let's take a look at what this is, because nope, doesn't look like it has an effect. Looks like I just need a 6. That's almost guaranteed since I spent $4. I'm at +2. He's a good builder. Let's move him down with it. Because he adds another one that gives me +3. And wow. Only so much I get, but I get my market. And this is where I wanted it. Success, there's some interesting cards that got shaken out because of a new emperor. I think I'll take an artist. I probably want to pick that thing up too, but I got a lot of deck to run through. We're going to try to keep him alive as long as possible. Have not drawn a fate card yet. Tree pop. If you have at least one province or client kingdom among your revealed cards. Nope. And so this goes back and we draw for new. Oh, probably. I've been cheating. This. I don't know which ones. I think this elephant. I forgot I have the plague still going. I can't be sure. I'm going to get rid of all of these. That means at least another $1 that I would have had on hand. With the odds of success, I can't build troops. Although, yeah, I can't build troops while the plague is going. I forgot about that. So let's get rid of those. But that would mean at least another $1 or 2 in money. So that's $1. We'll not cheat. We'll make sure we didn't cheat. I think it may have been 2 though. Because I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That would be 7. I paid 10. I think I actually have $2 back, which would have given me room to play. I certainly could have disbanded all that military, no matter what. So I'm not cheating in that sense. The only way I cheated would have been in having placed them in the first place. I definitely cheated. And then the other question is, well, now I'm going back and reverting money, but screw that. Okay, because I'll probably need to get a loan out for this governor anyhow. Well, I can do it with $1. All right. Well, we'll govern something. Successful, but it cost me $2 even though I only raised that. I got a shitty draw of 5 or something like that. For my success bonus, I'm going to grab this subterfuge because he has a special ability that I can activate a discarded minister instead of doing subterfuge. That's going to almost always be something worth doing, being able to paw through the deck and pick someone else. Did not draw a fate card. Low on cash. Bumper crop. Increase economic value of each area in your revealed cards. No, crap. Most of the events are not good, so I'll live with that. This goes away. Neither owned nor a client. That would be this. I could convert that to a client, but I'm running low on cash. Do I want to keep taking loans or do I want to draw more cards? You know, I really like drawing cards. Yeah, there wasn't... It's very hard to come up with money in this game. Military can get you money and subterfuge can get you money. And otherwise, you're living off of what the deck is. And the bigger your deck is, the more outflow compared to inflow. Well, the more ministers in your deck. And I got a lot of ministers, not that many provinces. But you start the game with like 1 province in this scenario. Doing the videos, any of them, just talking, kind of gets me out of that headspace situation, and some of it leads me to think that maybe I ought to go out and be around people or something. Not just random people, I mean people that I will speak to. Because I think some of what's going wrong is not just chattering. So let's look at this. What do I want to fire this thing off? I mean, I don't have a whole hell of a lot of cash coming in. Let's draw. I hate giving this up, but... And now it's a level 2 artist. That doesn't help me. That drops one of these on here. I want cash. I want cash. Okay, well, there's cash. And this is beginning to look bad. If I do the military, I can do a raid. But raids are hard. I can't raid anything except I can't raid anything. Okay. There's no sea transport, at least in this scenario. Well, are we just going to do our diplomat anyway? Yeah, this is why you don't keep drawing, because what the hell, man? Okay, well, diplomacy costs 3. Arts will cost 2. I'm going to do the diplomacy, I guess. I don't know. This doesn't really get me anything unless I convert it to my province and start building it up. So that's an iffy choice. Military is going to cost me a buttload of money. I don't have that. Artist may be the best thing I can do. So we draw 3 of these, yeah. I hate this. I hate this. Alright, well, they're all 3 cost. Great. Gotta do one. Now that we chose. Yeah, I'm not thrilled. So that gets me to level 0. My arts is a 5, so I want to go to the capital where I can do arts. My arts is a 5. That'll get me +1. I netted +1 on the arts. And here's the problem with arts. If I can find it. Again, it's not in alphabetical order. Well, I need a 6 and I can add money. Okay. Alright. It's worth victory points. +5 +1 is 6. That's a success. So we get another arts card. This goes away and we get the bonuses from that. What's going to go? Okay, consequences of success. First, return any influence to the right of the minister card you used. Let's just swap that wrong one out. Okay, so I don't lose the leader, and I don't have any option. Like, I can't bury leaders I didn't want. They're still in my deck, cluttering it up. I probably have pulled too many leaders in. There's always, so I mean, compare this to Empires of the Middle Ages. There's sort of a, hey, you start learning what numbers are your magic numbers in that game. And that's really 1, 2, 3, 5, probably 8 is the next big one, even though there's some fill-in in every case. Those kind of hit the hardest. 0 is big because you have auto successes. So that's a piece of information that you just sort of learn by playing that game. And I try to tell people that when I teach them it. If I think they'll want to know it. Some people don't really care. And I actually kind of favor that, but since I know it, I feel like everybody at the table should know it. But in this game, one of the things you have to know is what the right mix of a deck is, you know? And that's a lot harder to explain. Like, I can just tell somebody what the magic numbers are, just like I can tell them in Terrible Swift Sword. Yeah, you want to be on that 3 to 5 table. You want to get 3 fire points in, you know, or you clearly don't want to be not, you know, on the boundary, not just above the boundary of an odds level, stuff like that, you know. But with a game like this, yeah, there's a strategy to playing with those, and I think you can really fuck yourself up by not doing so. But I get this one back. I don't think I drew a popularity because I was looking in order. I could pull another card. So, seizing money is always worth cards, right? So this is the thing with, let's see if there's anything we can do for free that we can get in there. Because making the deck big, if it's filled with free stuff, doesn't hurt, right? Raiding is free, but I can't do it. I thought I'd be okay with that, but turns out I've eaten up all the territory. So now what I'm looking at, subterfuge. Removing a minister costs you a popularity. Confiscating funds costs you a popularity. I'm going to pull another subterfuge. I'm not very good at it, so, you know, there's not a lot in the deck anyway. These go away, and I draw another. And it's a fort builder. I don't need a fort. Keep drawing. It's a wall builder. Well, my guess is a wall is kind of cool. I can actually make raiding easier with it and stuff, but again, I don't need a wall. It's an economist. I need an economist. I mean, not really, but what I need is cash. Running through money like mad. Ended up spending $2 to do this, my capital province, because it hasn't fired yet. Spent another $1 to get 2 increases, because I should get that back. Get a pirate's card. I didn't draw a province. Doesn't matter. Pulled myself another agent, because, I don't know. I'm not sure this is wise either, but, because here's the thing. Right now, I need agents. But I don't have them in this deck. I need them, you know, right now to start getting rid of some of that popularity. Failure is not a good way to get rid of popularity, which means my lack of subterfuge and the amount of agents that got pushed back actually is really part of what's hurting me here. There are things I can make money off of and do good stuff. There's a general. Do I want a fucking general? I mean, I want to conquer Sind. Sind is worth a fortune. But it's going to cost me a lot of cash. I need taxes. I get a builder. I probably want to build, increase my taxes. Yeah. All right. With where the hell I am, sitting here with the building dude drawn after that. I think I flipped this over and then just started turning things over or something. I don't know. Anyway, Can we build anything? We can afford to build a road or a canal. Now, a canal's as good as a road, and although it doesn't look like it says anything here, I remember it influencing something. I don't remember what. No, that's aqueduct. That's not canal. Yeah, okay. So, let's see if there's a place we can build something, because I can't afford a forum, but a road or an aqueduct is actually better. So I can't put it here because there's already something there. I could jump something over there, and then that would cancel these two out. And not much I can do about that way. Oh, this is a conquest. Yeah. Using the same cubes for everything. You know, like this is indicating it's a client, it's partway to a client state. Client state would be under that. This is indicating a conquest. It's just counters work a lot better. So yeah. So I can do something between these two, but nowhere else. All right, we'll try that, I guess, because I'm running out of money. I gotta be careful. So I got a road between these two. That means I could put a canal between these two or a canal between these two. Which means a road could go here or here, which means I probably actually want to build a canal between these two, not a road. A road has other good effects, but it just, to me, how the roads and canals work are weird. Okay, so, and the point here is that I don't want to deny myself the ability to build a road. So like, I can't build a road coming out of here because there's a road going in here. I could build a road here. That means there could be a canal here. Oh, geez. Oh, boy. But there could be a canal here. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea how to cope with the fact that you can't have any roads as anything other than short little segments that don't combine. So we have a coup attempt, which is the negative popularity effect that came up. I succeeded in my attempt, got my popularity card. I threw another agent in here. Don't ask. But now I draw a result. I got a 7. I know my popularity is higher than 7, so I'm fine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't know. Because I'm on the high end of the popularity scale. So I do not die from that. And these scoop away and we draw another one. Okay. Definitely going to want to keep drawing there. This was basically, let's play a turn to make sure that I keep my hand in. I'm doing shit trying to find my wife's artwork, which unfortunately she destroyed all of the physical stuff. Not sure the story behind that. All I had was some childhood stuff, but I'm trying to find things for her parents. And there's some digital stuff, but it's not much. So pulling a few more cards out. Beyond the military, I got me a trade, and I got me a tax collector from somewhere that should generate a couple bucks at least. I'm not going to make a huge quantity of money off that, but then I got the bonus of an agent, which is going to allow me to discard some popularity and seize money, and that's a good thing. So the hell with the military guy. Alternately, I could reach in here and throw something to the bottom of a deck, which I suspect I'm going to need the money more though right now. Rick, the designer, told me to remember something and I forget what I remembered. Oh yeah, I haven't been, and I don't know how much impact it's been, but whenever you fire off like a bow horseman, you should be flipping one of them over to indicate hey, he's used up half his arrows. I don't think it's had an impact yet. I relied more on my elephants, my cavalry, but who knows? It may have come into play. In general, I haven't found the archers too important because of the mix of things on the enemy map. But that reminded me of something else. Hey, I've still got the plague in play. Got these cards up. It hasn't come out yet, so my trade is only half, so I'm only going to get like $5 from the trade, which is pretty crappy. I had a success, pulled in another 10 from the subterfuge. I don't want to throw another card in the deck, although this agent is an interesting one, being able to activate anything in the discard pile. I don't know yet. No recruit. Got a famine, which reduced the value of it and its neighbors, which kind of sucks. I'm trying to help myself here. And we get an artist that, well, at least we have some cash on hand, but that's kind of a crappy artist. So I'm probably going to draw for something else. I'd do a lot better if I was just playing through more, but I'm finding it hard to bring playing time in. So I didn't like the artist choice. I know that I don't have many ones left and whatever. I got a little bit of a bonus on arts, but I didn't want to do it. So I drew again. I get the plague immunity. That's cool. That means I can start recruiting again, which I don't know if I cheated again there. I can't remember. And then I got this builder. Unfortunately, I screwed up and built a road here. And that's my only seaside area that I own. So I guess I'll just have to keep drawing. And that's a little better. That's not going to work either. So these two have a building in them. This and this have a building in them. This and this have a building in them. Had I built my road here, that would... No, I couldn't have. Okay. Yeah, so I got nothing I can build that connects, and I couldn't build the harbor, so I just keep drawing. Chinese trade. Now I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. I've dealt my deck. I could use a builder to try to build something else, and I'll use this one so that I don't lose influence. Or I could go back and use the artist, but then, you know, I'm losing all that influence. But these plague cards are gone, which is cool, because I also get full trade value with the Chinese, which is good. Success, I don't think I want to make the decision on pushing that in yet. I've got plenty of cards in there, and yeah, it's cool, but I just don't know yet. In addition, I have plenty of money. I think I'm going to pay off one of my loans, which is $12, and puts me in a somewhat better financial situation. And of course I scoop these up. Oh, no. Actually, maybe I should wait to pay that loan back until I draw this. Emperor lost. If your emperor was present in a battle, nope. Okay. Yeah, pay that loan off. I pushed these, the immunity. If this were a multiplayer game, which I don't think exists yet, that would get passed to another player and put into their discards and whatever. And now, a new one. It's a tax collector. That means I get to keep drawing for free. Oh, okay, so I'm looking to conquer a plains, so that looks pretty good. What I'm facing, I'm not really overwhelmed by the spearmen. I have 2 3.1s in there. Those are all singles, so it's not that bad. And leadership-wise, they're going to get 2 Ares cards. I'm going to get 2 +1 for my emperor, who I'm bringing along, of course. But I have a feign retreat, which will force the enemy to attack first, but then I get 3 attacks instead of 1. It doesn't change the initiative or anything like that, so then I'd get the next attack too. I can play that right off, but I got to think about the consequences. It is more valuable the deeper into the battle it goes. On the first round of the battle, I'm going to be just generating, that 3 attacks is just going to be 3 hits. Later in the battle, that could be up to 9 hits. I'm facing a problem, which is the enemy has an elephant and I don't. So I may want to kill that because that's kind of dangerous. On the other hand, so is the cav. I guess I see the attacker's cards. He has an ambush, which I think works in defense. Unless attacking a fort, make 2 extra attacks. He's going to play that right off. And normally you wouldn't know that, but in a solo game, you do know what the enemy's cards are, I guess. Because you have to know whether or not they can counteract yours. So yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I can kill one thing. Which one thing is most dangerous to me? Well, what of his is going to attack, I guess, is the issue. And that's when you're looking at fewest enemy counters in its immediate downstream, fewest enemy counters in spaces that are 2 downstream, the only remaining type. I don't know if any of that matters too much to me. I'm more worried about losing specific things. But, like if I clean out this light horse, it might mean that he will attack cavalry. Now what's he going to attack first? The most hits, that's going to be 1. Well, it's going to be 3. 3 different attacks, all separate. This is problematic, but I would rather hold off, and we'll see if my decision is right. I don't know. Light horse is going to have a hard time finding anything to attack, so I don't really want to hit that. I'm just going to kill his cav. And we go to his turn, and he's going to... He can't cancel my attack. I also have this weakness in the center, which is useful on round 4, but not before that, otherwise it's a waste. Okay, so the enemy is going to play this ambush. He's not attacking a fort, so he gets 2 extra attacks, so 3 attacks. His first one, and these are all round 1 attacks, so this is kind of a waste, but it should have to be on the first round, I would think. The first one, what is he going to hit? Fewest enemy downstream is his first targeting. There are no enemy 1 downstream from this unit, but I can't attack that because only the spears could reach it in round 1. So there's no enemy downstream from this, so I think he'll kill this. Oh, there is 1 enemy. Sorry. Figuring out the precedence is difficult. So I could hit this light horse, this archer, or these cav. They're all 1. Fewest with... Well, this one I will not attack. I will not attack the archer. So then it's going to be the light horse. It's going to be the light horse. That's the only thing he can hit. Okay, so that's the first attack. The second attack is going to be against my archers. Now, what of his attacks is kind of interesting. This is actually interesting. He can't make all these attacks. So I made an... Well, yes, he can. I made an attack with the light horse to hit that, I think. Which means the second one could be another attack with the light horse to hit these archers. And then the third one will be his archers, and we'll remember to do this, which can hit my bow horsemen, and I gotta make change. Put 2 of them there and 1 here. That means I did not break. Put that there for now. We go to round 2, and round 2 I could actually hit those spearmen with my cav, which means maybe this would not be a terrible time for the feigned retreat. Let me think. Round 2, he would be able to kill a bunch of, he would be able to kill my bow horsemen. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to feign retreat, I think. Mainly because I'm not going to get 3 hits on these spearmen no matter what. Okay. So he actually, well, he'll hit my cav if I do that. I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I want that. Oh boy. Let's see. If I feign retreat, he'll hit my cav twice, kill this, and then I will not have my good attacks. So we got to get rid of that elephant first. So we're not going to play that yet. So we keep our initiative and we fire. Is this light horse a danger? Oh, it's even more of a danger. Geez. All right. Well, we're not in good shape no matter what. So we want to keep our cav. So we're going to use our bow horseman. And yes, I'll flip one over to kill one of his elephants. Now it's his turn. He has his archer, which could kill 2 of these. His one of those. His light horse could kill 2 of those, so that's the better thing. So again, I make change. And that's having trouble finding. My eyesight is not what it used to be. That's going to put 1 bow horse here. He's going to hit my break number. And that means there's a chance I lose this battle. Not quite. But that's closer than I like. Okay. Now we're on round 3. And I've got his elephant out of the way. His archers would have to hit this. His light horse, though, could whack the shit out of my cav. So I'm going to hold off again. Oh, jeez, his spearmen are going to hurt my cav anyway. Yeah, but I don't want to lose my cav. Okay, so I will make my single attack against his light horse. I'm not doing very well here. He gets 3 attack. He gets 1 attack, range 3. That can be his archer. He'll kill another of my bow horse. His archer is done. I can just get rid of it. It's not. Technically, it's here. It's not in the battle. It can't cause losses. It can't count for losses, I don't think. I don't know. But it doesn't matter because it's just going to get recharged. If this were another player, it would make a difference. So he fired his archers. Now we're on round 4. Now, the spearman can kill one of my cav, and my shit can't do much at all. Right, alright, I'm going to play the feign retreat at this point, which means he gets an attack first. He has his spearman. He is going to hit my cav. That hits a single break point there. Yeah, this is not good. And I am going to get 3 attacks to follow up. Oh, I can do tons of damage because I have a cav. I can use it in each of the attacks. So I kill 2, 4, 6 of his spearmen. And that means breaks all the way down to 9. All right. Now, this goes away. And we look to see what the breaking is. I think it's just 1 check. If your side struck units covered a new break space this turn, draw a result. The side to check first is the one with the most losses and the fewer slow units remaining. Well, that's both him. I think I only draw once against that 9. It doesn't matter that I hit the 4 and the 7. And I've got a pretty good chance of breaking him because I pushed him beyond my limit. No! And now he gets a break chance on me at 7. And no. Okay, well, this is going to be a bloody battle, which is not in my favor. All he's got left is slow units, so my weak in the center doesn't really help me. So I will go first again, and again, these bow horsemen don't do any good. I can convert them into light horse, but that doesn't help me any either. So my cav attacks, and I wipe out the remainder of his army, which means he has nothing to attack with. That's good. And we go down. Okay, so they just lost, which is not surprising. They're out of usable forces. And that counts as no units. If a battle ended due to having no draw results counter, that unit loses units equal to the loss number. Not the pursuit. So I'll be losing 7. And that's important because that means, well, they'll be losing 7. Theirs just all go away, but it's important because I lose 3 units because that went over the 6. And that's bow horse, and a cavalry, unfortunately, which there they are. Okay. And all of his go away, and I've conquered the territory. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I've got a general who's level 2, but only in the forests. Now, there's plenty of forests for me to attack, but those forests aren't easy. They're high population areas. And I don't know. I only have 2 more emperors after this. I don't know their values, so, you know. You would learn very quickly as you get used to the game. Unlike in empires of the Middle Ages, where you know who your starting emperor is, but you don't know where you're going to go. And that's kind of important. In that game, you very seldomly have, you know, good emperors to start with, but you're more likely to have starting good emperors than what you get off the random charts. In Europa Universalis, I believe you randomize leaders, but there's an option to play fully historical leaders, and there's a cropping up through the events of them, which uses a similar ruler system to empires. This does not. This uses something that has numbers that kind of relate, but they're really just, boom, here's what you are. It's that pre-programmed set. Now, there are level 8 leaders. I'm trying to figure out, you know, whether that general's good or not. Yeah, I'm running low on cash again. I may want to just draw new cards and see what happens. I'm going to load this one up because we've been running for a while. I don't know how long this video is, but having done a battle, that expends some additional time on it. So I think, and I've been putting all kind of bullshit up instead of Steam stuff, so, you know, we owe you this.